This is going to be the dumbest one yet. Welcome back to another Sunday session, guys. We've got a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to be trying out today. I'm going to be attempting a world record, and I'm going to drink an entire bottle of whiskey. Seems smart. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're going to talk about record first. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am recording this one day in advance, doing this on the Saturday rather than the Sunday, mainly because tomorrow, Sunday, I've got to be hosting a pub quiz with my family. I'm really looking forward to doing that, but it does mean I'm not going to get drunk off whiskey before I do that. You know how you know what I mean. Because it's Saturday, that means it is the 25th of April, and it is also then the 14-year anniversary of Scroobius Pip's debut record, No Commercial Breaks, which I've got right here. Because of that, I'm gonna play this today. This is cracking. I mean, I don't think it's as up there as his second solo record, which was Distraction Pieces, which is amazing, or the work he did with Dan Lassac, but in terms of where he came from and how his music developed from here, I think it's quite an important piece. Pip's quite important to me because without him I don't get into things like Sage Francis, Beat Dolan, POS, the whole kind of Strange Famous thing I get just through Scroobius Pip, and then through his work with Dan Lassac I got into the likes of Sarah Williams-White, and then expanding from that, even people like Aesop Rock I kind of got into just through Pip. And this record is cool as well. It's a relatively new reissue of it, done on orange vinyl, which I think we can all agree is absolutely tidy. So I'll pop this on and then I'll explain to you the world record I'm going to try and attempt. Let's do it. Okay, so I've been looking at records that I think I can break. And I think the one that I've got the best chance of succeeding with is the most amount of Jaffa Cakes eaten in 1 minute. I've done no preparation for this. I am not ready to attempt this, but I'm going to, because we're on lockdown, and if I don't do something like this, I might do something crazy, like exercise. I don't want to fucking do that, alright? So, let's eat. For those of you who don't know what the record is, don't worry, it is less than one box. I'm not going to go completely insane here. The record is 17. I have to get 18 to break the record. There are 20 in a pack, so we'll see what we can do. These are absolutely standard Jaffa Cakes that I've just bought out of Tesco because they're not special, they're not designed to help me. Also, part of the record, in order to actually get this signed off by the Guinness Book of Records, is that you need to show your mouth in between every single Jaffa Cake. So I'm just getting these guys out and ready to go, alright? Just because I don't want to have to be fanning about with the packaging. Okay, so that's 10 out. We'll just put them all out. We'll see if we can smash the record. I've got 1 minute to be able to do this, guys. Yeah. This is dumb, man. Like, I'm not a competitive eater. I'm not good at stuff like this. But hey, we will give it a bash. Right. One thing that I'm going to make sure that we've got going is a timer. Okay, let's do this. And don't worry, I'm going to tan a whiskey after this as well, so stick around. Right, let's see if I can do this. Is that going to focus? There we go. It's made me a little bit darker. Take my hat off. Look like a racist. Cool, right. When this goes to 1 minute is when I start hammering these in at myself. Let's do this. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Until one day I realised sometimes my own speech was erratic.
Like the needle on my record would get all caught up and static. And
Ah.
at school this affliction didn't make things too easy. An easy target so the kids would sometimes laugh at and tease me. I guess there's no denying it's made me stand out from the rest.
Ah.
But that kind of thing has never fazed me, I just took it in jest. Sure, the broken stammers of a youth can kind of bring some attention, but the sympathy of a teacher can get you out of detention. And this continued until I reached a certain age, until I started to thrive for knowledge, for every word and every page. All of a sudden the words would just flow off of my tongue. When I got bored of how I sounded, I'd just learn a new one. I started listening to all these people who showed great use of each word, feeling the buzz from every single line from Gil that I heard. The way he manipulated language and really made it develop. As he told another story from 125th Street and Lennox.
Well, I fucked that up, didn't I? I did not go as well as I thought it was going to. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14. I did 6. That's really shit. Wow. Not only did I do 6, I also feel horrible right now. That is not easy. Okay, that's a challenge for you now. Try and beat my record. 6 in a minute. Wow, that's weak. Ah, man. I thought I'd do better than that, to be honest. Okay, cool. Right. The other stupid thing I'm going to do today. Drink an entire bottle of whiskey. You ready to do that? Let's do it. Okay, let's talk about whiskey. I'm going to be using my Scotch Malt Whisky Society glass again today, just because yesterday I received a tasting pack from them. This is something that my dad got for me for something that we can do together, where there's a virtual tasting. So I got 5 whiskies, and there'll be a video that goes up online on their YouTube channel that'll talk through the tasting of it. So I'm quite looking forward to that. Also, they're such good guys. They chucked in a little extra one, which I don't know whether everyone's getting or whether it's just because I'm special. But certainly love them. They're good guys, good guys. Now, I said I was going to drink an entire bottle of whiskey just now for you, and I am. It's a small one. Okay, it's just a little one. It's quite an interesting one. It's Glen Keith, which is owned by Chivas. But this is a special, the Connoisseur's Choice, and it's made by Gordon MacPhail, a company that my family has a little bit of a tie to. My mum's done a bit of work for them, and they make one of my favourite single malts as well, Ben Romick, which you should definitely check out. So yeah, we'll turn this. It's only 50 mils, guys. It's a double whiskey. It's not anything super special. I think I got this because I used to do a tour with the Castle Rock Hostel here in Edinburgh, where I'd meet them at the hostel, and the people that were staying at the hostel would be able to come on this tour for free. And it was kind of a spooky ghost tour that they were doing, and I like to make it a drinking tour. So we stop halfway down and buy a couple of cans, sometimes get a small whiskey or something like that as well, and then we'd carry on with the tour, which is great. That was at the Whiskey Trail on the Royal Mile that we did that. That was always good fun. Anyway, let's have a wee taste of this. That's nice. I bet that's expensive in a full bottle. I bet it is. I should probably have a look at that at some point now. So I've got a little bit of a thing I want to do for next week, because I don't think I'm going to attempt another world record, because that I don't think was my smartest decision ever. I'm also not sure how good viewing it was. Like I said, I'm still relatively new to this. Next week I want to talk about stupid rules, stupid laws in places that you have either visited or lived in. And I don't want the kind of like, oh, you can shoot an Englishman outside the city walls of this, not that kind of stuff. Or maybe that kind of stuff. Whatever you've got, I don't care. Well, nothing matters anymore, does it? Talking more like where I grew up. I grew up in a little village just outside of Inverness, and in Inverness, if you were going out to the nightclubs and things like that, then you would have to be in somewhere by midnight, or you weren't getting in that night. So if you were in, say, Hootenannies, and then you wanted to go to Barbaza, these are 2 places in Inverness, which I'm fairly certain only one still exists. But you would have to be at Barbaza by midnight, or you wouldn't be allowed in. which is a stupid rule. So if you've got any of them from where you grew up, then fire them my way, and on Twitter at Angus Maroon, and I'll react to it. I guess, is that what I do now? React videos. That's the thing. Yeah, cool. Also, at some point in this coming week, you'll probably be able to catch me on Paul McDaniel's That Don't Impression Paul Much, That Impression Paul a Lot show, which I'm quite excited about. We're recording that tomorrow at noon, so that's getting recorded about the time this video's going out. I'm going to dress up for it. I think I'll wear a tie. So that's something to look forward to. And other than that, I've not really got much planned this week. But I said you could watch me drink an entire bottle of whiskey, so... It's weird, I'm recording this kind of early-ish in the day, earlier than I normally would. It is currently 3:45, and I don't normally drink whiskey this early in the day. Although, it's a bit weird, I don't drink whiskey at this time of the day during lockdown. I've been quite well behaved since we've not been allowed out and not drinking in the daytime. If I was working though, like say I was doing tours, I would have no qualms about drinking pints and whiskies between tours, having a drink before a shift. That wouldn't bother me at all. But now we're in lockdown, I'm like, oh, if I start drinking in the daytime, oh, well, you know what that leads to. What, becoming more of an alky? Full bottle done. Right, that was fun. I guess I'll see you next week. Buy me a coffee, follow me on Twitter, like my Facebook page, all the usual stuff. Bye.